The liver is arguably one of the most important organs in your body. It has over 400 functions, but pretty much it's most well known for being a filtration station that it kind of processes everything that comes in your body. It uses up all the good stuff and it sort of gets rid of all the bad stuff. In other words, it will absorb all the nutrients and use that as energy, and it will actually eliminate all the toxins and purify the blood. Your liver also produces bile, which is responsible for breaking down the fats in the foods, and it also stores glucose to use as energy. So when you have a bad liver or an unhealthy liver, you usually will experience symptoms like sluggish, tiredness, lack of energy, discoloration in the skin, sometimes even breakouts, excess weight gain, odd digestions. You might even have slight headaches and also experience some sort of pain on the right side of your body. So I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, oh my God, ain't nobody got time to take care of your liver. But let me tell you now, your future selves will thank me. Because when you take care of your liver, not only will all these symptoms go away, but it also helps to give you a healthy lifestyle that allows you to feel good about yourself from the inside out. You might think now that you're young and full of life and you have nothing to worry about, you're just gonna bounce back like that. But when you actually hit a certain age, you would actually look back and think there are certain things you wish that you hadn't done or wish you had done but you did do, or things like that. You kind of hope that you could have taken better care of yourself to prevent certain problems in the future. I know I might be getting a little bit sentimental here, probably because I'm hitting a big milestone in my life. I'm about to turn 30 very, very soon. I want to share with you some tips on things that you could avoid and some things that you should keep in mind, as well as 2 pressure points. So here we go. This goes without saying that smoking and any form of drug intake is going to drastically damage your liver. So that's probably the very first and foremost important thing, is to avoid any contact of those things. Those are things that will not affect your physical health as in terms of your appearance, but also mucks up internally, and sometimes these cause irreversible damage, a huge amount of problems for you in the future. Number 2 is avoid alcohol. Doesn't matter if they promote antioxidants in red wine or any form of other, I guess, more sophisticated alcohol out there that promotes, vegan or things like that. At the end of the day, alcohol is a toxin and it will cause your liver to do extra work to purify the blood and help get rid of that toxin for you. Even if you're just taking it once in a while, it's still gonna cause that excess stress for your liver. I remember clearly that I had a friend who drinks all the time, and she had the worst case of acne, and she didn't understand why she was suffering acne because she was drinking all the time. As soon as she stopped drinking, her skin cleared up, almost like immediately, and that's what's one of the most contributing factors that you don't realize, that, wow, I didn't realize alcohol causes acne. It might not have a direct correlation, but because she stopped giving her body that toxin, the body is able to heal her skin or other areas of her body that allows her skin to clear up. Number 3 is avoid animal fats and vegetable oils, especially corn and soy. Basically, those things will clog up your arteries and causes inflammation. And a lot of the times that your liver have to work overtime, and it sometimes doesn't break down the fat well enough, and therefore causes your liver to, I guess, go overboard and go over exhaustion. So that is definitely something you should keep in mind. Lastly is to be mindful of the supplement intake. A lot of the times there are some herbal supplement that actually is a foreign substance in your body where your liver thinks that it needs to break it down or eliminate it. So therefore your liver is going to kind of try and get rid of those toxins or those chemicals. Basically, any type of foreign chemicals to your body is going to be somewhat a damage to your liver. So especially when you're cleaning, be mindful to wear gloves so that you're not in direct contact with any chemicals to your body, as well as try to limit your hair dyeing, hair bleaching, or self-tanning, things like that, because a lot of these things might not seem so much of a big deal, but your body does absorb a small amounts of it, and when it does, your liver do have to work a little bit harder to get rid of all the toxins and eliminate or everything that's not, wanted, and purify the blood. So besides avoiding things that could damage your liver, there are also some things that you could do to help protect and nurture your liver. So number one is eating organically. So I know that is a little bit difficult for everyone to eat organic all the time, and obviously it does get quite expensive, but when you can, and if you can, try to go organic. Just opt for leafy green vegetables, especially Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage. All of those things contain a component that helps to protect the liver, but also at the same time fuel the liver to eliminate toxins and excess hormones. When you actually have organic produce, you're avoiding pesticides and things like that, which are foreign chemicals to the body. At the same time, they also do have higher value in nutrition. So there's a ton of vitamin A, vitamin C, and sulfur, which all are great for the body and the liver to function at its peak. The next most important thing is probably one of the most obvious thing is to drink a lot of water. So water will not only flush out the toxins, but it actually contains natural minerals. So what you would do is add a bit of lemon to your water, and that actually increases the alkaline level, which also helps to eliminate the toxins in the liver and helps it better to do its job. Last but not least is something that I've stressed so many times: sleep early. So according to the Chinese meridian clock, approximately from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. is when your liver is at the highest or the peak activity time. So in order to allow your liver to do its, detoxification or rejuvenation during those times, you allow your body to rest. And when your body is resting, it has enough energy to do what it's supposed to do. As you probably know by now, a lot of the pressure points is actually on your feet. So the first one, how you locate it, is actually the point between your big toe and the second toe, and it's the little gap in between. The most hollowest part is where the pressure point is. You don't have to use a ton of force, and usually if it's actually painful to push down, that's exactly indication of your liver health. Just press down and massage for 3 to 5 minutes. You feel some slight soreness, but that is just the way to help detox the liver. So you can use your finger or your thumb. The second pressure point is, according to Chinese traditional medicine, this is the lowest point in your body. It's almost like a drain hole where all the toxins come out of your body. It is located pretty much on the opposite side of the first pressure point, on the back of your feet. So if you want to feel between your big toe and your second toe and align that to where the most hollowest part underneath, and that is usually where the pressure point is, and you just massage that place as well for about 3 to 5 minutes. I wouldn't advise to do 2 pressure points at the same time, but definitely do one after the other. Not only does this pressure point help to detoxify the liver, it also helps to purify the kidney.